Oh, hi there, mates. So, play here today. Today we are playing Cyberpunk Red, Part 2
Woo!
of the apartments. By the way, I have no
Yes.
idea how long this, quote unquote, uh, pre, uh, this is not a homebrew one. This one's a module from the book, isn't it?
Yes, it's a short story that comes with the Jumpstart kit that sort of is meant to help introduce everyone to the way Cyberpunk works, especially the combat parts of it.
Yeah, I
Er,
kind of have a handle on the combat.
yeah. For the most part, it's very open-ended, so there's a lot of like fill in the blank stuff.
Yep.
But it is a module.
I
So,
mean, it's modifiable to each of their ends.
oh yeah. So we have one member who was not here, so we missed out on some of the explanations. Mr. Ripper. One thing I want to draw your solo ability, combat awareness. You have a little handout below your character sheet there, so you're able to read it in full a little easier.
My sheet.
Hmm?
Oh,
It's right
combat awareness.
below it, see?
With initiatives roll, anytime outside of combat or any combat dimension, solo may divide the total number of points they have
Speaking
in the combat
of,
awareness roll.
that reminds me,
Solo sheets not
I
change their plan assignments. Previous one persists.
just so
Activating solo abilities will
the
cost solo more points.
just so that Blood Archer
Nice.
can catch up of our situation. I believe that's the same episode. I could be
Roll with the
wrong.
punches. Okay.
That could be part
Recovery.
one, or that could be
Mm,
part
mm.
two of the
Louisa.
pre-up. But I could be wrong.
Come here. Hey.
Alright. So, to give everybody a brief recap, I'm going to drag you all to our map screen so you can have your visual. You all live in Night City.
City of Grand Theft Auto. Sorry, go ahead.
You all live in Night City quite a few years after the Fourth Corporate War, also known as the Time of the Red. The Fourth Corporate War was ended when the two major players in the war, Arasaka and Militech, finally came to heat against each other. Militech nuked Arasaka, causing a huge chunk of Night City to just be destroyed.
As well as part of Night City just collapsing into the sea.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, basically. So as you can see here, the black zone is where the nuke went off. And, you know, it's been it's been a decade or two. A lot of cleanup has been done, a lot has been done, and you guys live smack dab in the middle of that time. All of you live in the same apartment building, just outside of the combat zone, which is basically just lawless ruins full of bandits, gangbangers, raiders, and cyber psychos. So the
So
rent's
around
cheap.
this area, effectively.
Basically, yes. uh, Most of you live on the third floor of the building. The building, who is actually owned by Eternity's character, Ava. She recently went around collecting rent for the day, and later that evening, occurred where she was attacked alongside our lawman, Jackie Zero,
Mhm.
or Zero Jackie, my bad,
Yeah, you're good.
and our nomad, Desmond Birch. The firefight has been going on for just a little bit, but it has reached a peak where Desmond attempted to use one of the assailants as a human shield, although failed, and
got his
ended up
arm
getting his
shot off.
arm shot off as a consequence.
Because there was
And
2 6s.
Which arm, though?
I believe it was your left arm.
yeah, we agreed it was your non-domino.
It's gonna
That
make
was at least that nice.
it's gonna make it really hard to shift gears when driving.
You'll figure it out.
Usually the shift gear thing is usually on the right hand side. So you're fine on
Yes.
that terms.
I need what I. It's hard to fucking do shit when you have to have one hand on the wheel and
shift
one hand
funny.
on the fucking
Also, your vehicle's gear shift?
stick.
I've shifted
whatever.
without.
Wouldn't those things be like incredibly outdated in this world?
Not necessarily. There's some people that prefer manual for just the level of control you have over the car.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Anyway, the other notable event was the betrayal of your local solo. He is the guy.
Feeling dead.
Grant here is the guy who's, paid by the local fixer to help keep the building mostly safe. Seems like someone else paid him a little more to do the opposite. Here is our little combat map. We're all on the first floor, spare for Aku, who is currently out in the alleyway.
Recording our fight, essentially.
Across the street, hiding in a ruined building, is another assailant with a long-range rifle who
The so mentioned
has
person
just been
that
raining
shot
hellfire on
off.
you guys. Grant has just come down from the second floor.
Mhm.
Grant has just come down from the second floor and has already opened fire on our lawman.
Yeah, and I believe before we ended it, I asked him why, and he said, "Core pays better."
Yep.
Or something to that effect.
Who's our medic?
That would be our Aussie friend, JD.
Yeah. JD, who is not here. So now,
So yeah, you're. Hopefully you don't. Is there a bleed out in this game or?
not that I know of. Although there is going to be some serious issues if Desmond actually goes down to 0 health. Because now with the missing arm, he has a +1 penalty to his death save, which makes him a lot easier to just die outright.
Oh, the storm front's now finally hitting. So if I lose power and stuff, heads up.
Make a note of that. Anyways, to our solo Ripper. I leave this up to you. The attack has been going on for just a little bit here. But do you want to be in the building and, come out one of these apartments into the firefight? Or do you want to be, coming home and into the firefight?
So I'm either in the firefight or I'm unaware it's going on, and I guess I join later. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Well, basically, I'm asking where do you want to come from? From outside
Yeah,
or inside?
you'll be aware of it either way. There's been gunshots going on for a little while now.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be coming from the building.
All right, you want to be inside?
I just now have this mental
Allow
image,
me.
just like a Ripper, just like chilling on the couch or tearing up something. Just then stop, to suddenly hear some gunfire a few floors below him, and decides to investigate. That's my mental image, anyways.
Right.
But you're
So,
GM. I'll let you describe how he hears us, etc.
gonna do.
Speaking of which, turn order.
Yes. So, me. Come on, cooperate with me now.
And everyone's luck gets back if you don't remember.
Yep.
Yes, anyone who has spent their luck can now bring it back up to max.
I didn't.
Ripper?
I didn't spend my luck, but I probably could have.
You actually live on the second floor of the building. You were out late on a job last night, so you're kind of a heavy sleep, and all of a sudden you get woken up by gunfire, which isn't that odd in this area. But when you start hearing the gunfire inside the building, that's when it worries you. If you want to go ahead, you can throw your token into any of these 3 rooms up above.
4.
No, specifically these 3. The 4th one here, that's Dr. Carver's room.
Gotcha. That's Dr. Carver.
Can't live in the doctor's house. You can live there.
Umetsu, fuck you doing here with the fucking profile picture that reminds me of Batman Beyond's Blight. Exactly. You're literally the Purge meets Blight. But yeah, I guess I'll be coming from here.
Yep. So, first
Oh,
things
there's
first.
different controls completely. Holy shit. I was like, wait a minute. Critical injury
Ye-
effect, initiative. I'm like, oh, all right, we getting fancy.
Oh yeah, it's fairly intricate.
Yes, we have all sorts of fancy. One thing I want to ask. So,
Yes, sir.
I have the turn order written down here.
Oh, I
If we
wrote it
wanna
down in
go
my
with-
bio just in case.
So if we want to go with the turn order we had before, we can just do that. Or if you guys want to do a re-roll on your initiatives.
Let's do the turn order that we did have last.
So I guess I'll.
No, the last one sucked. We all like rolled the same thing and shit.
Not
Not
really.
everyone did. Only 2 of you did.
I was about to say
No, we
only.
had 4 people roll the same thing. Not exactly the same thing, but essentially the same thing.
Right.
And they had like
But
the
the turn order
same
was-
shit.
Well, if we're just gonna
But only-
re-roll initiative, might as well.
Shame.
I need to delete that
So
off
go
of
with
my
re-rolling.
need to delete that off my bio now. Thanks.
Alright. Got Aku, we got Desmond. I need Jackie, and I need Ava.
How did I get worse than the one that I had?
Alright.
I rolled effectively a 6. On the right side, I go before the guy that assaulted me. That's a plus.
So Ripper, if you can go ahead and open your character sheet for me. What is your move stat?
Where is that located?
It's in your stats. It's right.
Really?
It's right in your It's right under your physical. In your statics. Fuck.
Under what?
Status. Status. My move is 6.
Okay, so you can move 6 squares essentially in the game.
Mm.
That. There we go.
So you can move up to here and be with us in about 2 rounds, depending on how fast the elevator moves.
Jonathan Rebuild Haxfall. Y'all got some names. I'll tell you what.
Mhm.
I just
So-
chose Ripper because Jack the Ripper is my favorite serial killer.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that that's not a bad day. It's actually a pretty good one.
All right.
Yes, because
so-
having a favorite serial killer is a good thing.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah, he's my favorite real serial killer. My real fictional serial killer is Dexter Morgan.
And Desmond, what is your move stat?
Foxfire, that's you.
You still using Mozilla Foxfire? I thought we used Google Chrome.
No,
Kevin,
Gavin,
Yes.
what's your move speed?
we just called out
I
Desmond.
believe it is 5.
Oh no! You're probably gonna get shot again.
All right.
Yeah.
And you're
So-
missing an arm. What's your health at?
27. I
Ah,
believe I've only been hit once.
I
shit.
will mention something to everyone. When you reach below half health, that is when you start getting some negative modifiers to things. So
Well, I need to lose 8 more hit points before I get negative side effects.
Let's see, 40.
more negative side effects.
So 45. So 20. Oh
Yeah,
shit,
I
I'm
said
close
more
to half.
negative.
So Julian already did blast your arm
I need
off,
to
Desmond. So
lose.
we
I need to lose exactly 6 points to be right at half. Ish.
so new turn order. Desmond, you are still outside. And Julian is going to go ahead and try to take another shot at you.
Wait. The guy that's been shooting at us is named Julian.
That is his name, yes.
Bro, his last name is the flavor of an energy drink.
It is.
Venom Death Adder. Get out of my face, Julian.
Julian Adder.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna feel really
Pick it up.
insulted if you get killed by this motherfucker.
I would too.
Well,
Like,
he
bro,
just
you got
might.
killed by a Red Bull. Get out of here.
So, Desmond, with a roll of 20, that shot is definitely going to hit you. What is your armor at?
Well, I got hit once before, so I think it's at 10 now, about to be 9.
Yes. So
So-
you will reduce the 10 from that 20. You take 10 damage.
Yeah, he's below half now.
Yeah, I am below half. I don't know how to change this. I'm at 17. Morty.
So now that you are below half, and I actually will go ahead and double check this to make sure I get it right. Don't want to be fucking everybody over.
Best part, I mean,
I need the pharmacist. Somebody.
Yeah, you're going to see. You're going to see a doctor.
I need a
Oh,
doctor.
It's fine. I'll me for your injuries with all the views I got.
I'll
What
pay, I'll
views?
pay, I'll pay your hospital bills and exposure.
I was about to say, what views? You got nothing
All right.
because of the Faraday cage or whatever.
I would like it if you
So-
paid for my surgery.
Now that you are seriously wounded, you are taking a -2 to all.
I was right about my seriously wounded.
So every time you try to do anything, it's going to end up being -2. Your move is still the same, so you can still run the fuck away.
Oh, okay. So -2 to effectively all of your shit until you get healed.
Basically, yes.
Question.
Either healed or stabilized.
Question. Does it get worse? Like, if you take more damage, does it get worse?
Not until you reach less than 1 health, no.
Okay.
But with that, Desmond, it is your turn. You lost an arm and feels like you're about to lose your heart.
I imagine that he could just, like, cure his heartbeat in his head for whatever reason.
Background music.
Oh, speaking of the devil, should we have music?
I can probably find something.
Because I'm not certain what we have here, other than, obvious gunfight in an apartment complex. Where have I seen this before? Anyone else feel like that this is just effectively that Dread movie that they did back in 2015 or whatever?
A good Dread movie, yes. Anyway, Desmond. Desmond. Desmond.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Right. Run back inside.
There we go. We have some lovely music going now.
I run back inside.
Yes.
All right. So,
Wouldn't that require double movement because he was halfway across the street?
what I'm trying to remember, he
No,
has
'cause
move
it's-
of
That's another
5.
thing, by the way. I love the soundtrack for this game, even though the game was just bleh.
No, because
So-
it took me half movement to get there. It took me it took all of my movement to get to the half side of the street. It would take me all of it to get back.
Yeah, but you
And
would
I'm
still be at the
exactly.
door.
Taking it, so I'm essentially taking the dash action now.
Yeah, if you want to take the dash, that means you can move another, and from that point, Julian won't be able to shoot you. Or, well, you presume.
Yes, let's do that. But I don't want to be shot.
Well,
Alright.
we haven't got shot yet through the building, but that hasn't stopped him from trying to kill us.
Yes.
I'd rather have
So-
something in between us.
Oh yeah, a flimsy door. I'm sure that will stop the bullets.
Now, they already smashed the door, remember?
They smashed part of the door,
Thinking
right?
about a wall, like the building itself.
They smashed the door open. Anyways. Julian, you still have 5 squares. You can move inside the building here. Or not Julian. Desmond. Getting my names mixed up already.
I was about to say, why would the bad guy across the street give up his position? He's in a good hiding spot.
Alright.
Unless he wants to come in for whatever reason to try to kill us. And try to do like a pincer maneuver between the two assault rifles.
There. Where are you moving to, Desmond?
You got 5 feet.
5
Or
squares.
2 meters. Gavin,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
it's still your turn.
Well, I thought I used my turn.
Well, yeah, but you haven't moved. You still have 5 squares you can move. That's what we're telling you.
Oh,
You took the
Is-
dash to move double
isn't-
your speed.
isn't
took you
this
5
the inside?
Yeah, you're inside.
Yeah, but it only took you 5 squares to get inside. So you still have 5 more.
You could probably,
Was the-
you could probably get. Is this apartment open or closed?
The door is closed, so he would have to be able to use an action to open the door.
Right.
Right? I can.
Where? You're in a hallway.
I mean, as long as you're as long as you're standing right there, you're just in the doorway of the building. So you, if nothing else, you want to get more inside, so Julian can't shoot at you anymore.
Well, we presume they
Do
can
I
shoot
know
us
where the
in here.
doctor is?
You know Dr. Carver lives on the 2nd floor. You don't know if he can help at all.
That and we
Cool.
mentioned before
I'm
that.
go here, I guess.
Slash elevator to the 2nd floor or the other side of the hallway. But with that, it is the end of your turn. Aku, you literally got footage of Desmond's arm getting blasted off from your vantage point there in the alley.
Foolish samurai warrior.
I was wondering when someone was gonna do that.
Samurai warrior.
Who? The fucking demon that
Aku.
fought Samurai Jack.
I don't know that.
He's inside.
I believe he could only move 6 squares. Okay.
Okay. I remember that I got out through the side, but I don't know if this is the point I got through or not.
Pretty much, yeah. There's a door with a hallway that leads into the main building right there.
Did I leave it cracked?
At the very least, you would not have locked it behind you, so you should be able to go back in if you have the movement.
He only has 6 movement, so he was here, so
So if I use more movement as an action, I can go through it.
yeah,
Yes,
you
you
could
can
get
take
basically in
the
the middle of the
dash action.
hallway. Or go basically anywhere that has 12.
Well, my biggest thing is I just want to peer where I can leave when I need to.
Well, the door is on the outside of the building here. So once you get to like that point there, there's a thin hallway that leads into the main hallway. As long as there's no one specifically looking right here, they won't notice you. And as long as you continue to be stealthy, you should be okay. But
I mean,
I
unless
mean,
you
anyone
slam the
passes
door-
right through here.
I mean, unless you slam the door wide open.
There's an hallway. Door's over there.
Which I will be leaving open. And I'm gonna hopefully try to stay stealthily with recording on the side here.
Alright, you can go ahead and do a stealth roll.
I didn't think I was gonna be able to. I think it's on body. Yes.
Okay.
Alright, you should-
As well as keep. Well, try to keep a shot. Other than that, that's my turn.
I would say that if you're wanting to have a good vantage point of the hallway, you do want to move 1 square up.
Okay.
There you go. Now you can see basically everything that's going on, as long as you're just kind of hiding behind that corner there. Then with that, Jackie.
Okay, so this guy is uncontested outside on the street that I can visibly see, right? Does it look like he's holding any
Yes.
rifle, like any handguns or just whatnot?
Double
Because I
check
think,
the...
if I recall correctly, he had a fire axe in his hands.
Yes. Yeah, that was the one that was wielding the fire axe. And then I believe the one next to you
Yeah, the one that got
has...
grappled.
Yeah, he has a pistol, so...
Alright. Okay, I'm not immediately worried about the guy with the melee. My immediate concern is the solo that turned on us. So I'm gonna position this guy to be my body shield as I approach and take a couple of pot shots if I can.
Sorry, did you say position?
Alright. Now, there's a problem here.
Yes.
You can't position him to. You can take an action to use him as a human shield,
Yeah, as much as my character doesn't like,
which will give you cover.
as much as my character doesn't like doing that, it's a desperate situation right now. And I do not have my shield. So he just goes, sorry bud. But tell you what, if you survive this, I might let you off on a misdemeanor. As I use an action to use him as a body shield as I approach 5 squares. So I'll move to here.
Alright, as long as you keep that... Alright, go ahead and move.
Can you place him in front of me?
I absolutely will. Boop.
Right here.
As long as you keep him grappled, any shot you take, he will take for you.
That's the plan.
Alright. And that is it for you, as we have Grant ready. As he lifts his gun up. You see him kind of lining up the shot, looking sort of barely notice his glance bouncing back and forth. You, him, you, him. With that, everybody that is on the first floor here, go ahead and roll perception for me.
14.
Alright.
Perception is not with me today. Oh shit, he has a grenade, doesn't he?
Anyway. And then Ava, if you want to roll perception.
Working on it. My roll 20 is loading extremely slowly.
Oh, fun.
There we go. Come on.
You can do it, character sheet.
Oh no!
No.
On that one. Yeah, Ava, you've got that door in the way, and at this point you're a little bit just like, I'm just gonna focus all of my energy into hoping no one comes through that door.
I mean, the only one that might have noticed was this guy.
Mm-hmm. So, Aku, you are the only one that actually hears this. As recording thing up, and you've even got some like special readings to tell when people are, starting to speak, or almost like a lip reading software. It's not perfect, but you get the gist of what he's saying. as he seems to be speaking maybe into an earpiece or an internal agent, something. As you watch him very quietly mouth the words, "Yeah, the charges are set in the basement. Hurry up."
Oh shit!
Or, let's hurry up. But with that, Grant is going to take his assault rifle and try to shoot at you, Mr. Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
Are in
Yep.
the
But my quote-unquote
Yeah.
body shield takes it.
Yep, as the body shield does get hit. Oof, his armor is getting tore up.
I welcome the flower.
Oof. Yeah, this guy is brutally injured, just bleeding all over you. As he's Mom.
Oh, what?
Grant just lights this dude up as it seems like his armor is not only barely holding the bullets back at this point.
Yeah. Like I said, if you survive this, I'll be impressed.
Alright. With that, Ripper.
Wait,
since,
speaking of which, I think I need to make roll checks to make sure they doesn't get out the next turn.
that will be on his turn when he tries to escape.
I mean, to be fair, he would try to get out of this because, oh god, I'm being shot at by my own ally.
Ripper, since this is your first time in the session, as you open up the door and come out into the hallway to start investigating what's going on, tell us what your character looks like.
So I'm eating a snack. They made these new puffy Cheez-Its. So my character, essentially, he's always wearing his work clothes. He has sort of a gray whitish hue to his entire scheme of clothing, except on the right side of his chest he has more grayish and black tones, sort of not only to help blend in but just to give a splash of color pretty much towards his personality. His eyes glow yellowish white hue, and he has a hood that not only helps him stay hidden, but also to help to defend against rain or cold weather or wind. And usually keeps most of his armaments as secretive as possible on him. So outside of his color scheme and the hood, you wouldn't really look twice at this guy. You'd just be like, he's probably a circus performer or something. Like, you wouldn't think anything wrong with him, but then he'll just open up a slot and just fucking shoot you in the face.
Now are all of the weapons you have concealable, or do you have like a shotgun or an assault rifle?
I believe one of the weapons is a shotgun. Let me check though. Heavy pistol, and I have a very heavy melee weapon, which is a huge sledgehammer, and an assault rifle. So I would say my heavy pistol is concealable, and I probably would put my sledgehammer on my back and maybe have some sort of cape or cloak draped over it. But as for the assault, see that the minute I have it anywhere near me.
Yeah, I mean,
And because it's usually on me, if I'm guessing pretty much I'm hearing all the shooting, the first option would be I'm keeping everything else concealed and I'm pulling out my assault rifle.
well, that is the thing. There's a reason there's the concealable or not option. So the sledgehammer It can be hanging from your back holster or something, but you can't conceal it. The only thing you have is you can conceal the pistol. There's
Then
some
how do I
items
edit that to conceal the pistol?
Uh,
Oh, there we go.
it-
Edit.
I mean, it's not something you have to change. It just is or isn't concealable based on the stat.
No, I know. I was reading about it, and I was like, all right, that's for what I know that's actually supposed to be concealable. All right, and then go up to save, close. All right, cool. You were saying?
I'll give you a little bit of free movement here. You're outside the building there. Now, here is how your turn will work. Every turn, you have one action you can take and one set of movement you can use, unless you have some ability that grants you otherwise. So, you said your move stat is 6. Right?
Yes.
So that means you can move 6 squares in any direction. And if you want to try to get to the action faster, you can go ahead and take the dash action, and then you can move 12 squares.
Is that my regular action?
That will use your action, but as it stands right now, if you just use your movement, you're going to be stuck on the second floor, not able to the stairwell. Then by your next turn, you will be in the fight.
All right, so I'll take the dash action and move as far away so that I can get towards where everything's going on as possible.
All right, so you start running down the hallway and you kick open the stairwell door, just start running down the stairs, assault rifle in hand, ready to just destroy whatever, or ready to defend your home. But with that, that is the end of your turn.
Here.
Our really badly injured security operative. He is gonna try for.
Wait, does he get a neck? Is he cripply wounded or seriously wounded?
Yes, he is getting -2 for
As
this
well as,
thing.
Doesn't he get -2 to him being grappled as well? Or am I hallucinating that?
That is an action, so yes.
So he has a -4 to his action.
His action he takes. Let me double check that one. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Over the grab rules real quick. Grab. Show it to me.
Phenomena.
There we go. Alright. While grappled, the defender cannot use their move and is dragged with the attacker. Can make use of a weapon that requires 2 hands. And grapple at any time, but the defender must use action against which grapple for involved. So being grappled, he has no disadvantage. He just can't move, and he can't use both of his hands. But being critically injured, he doesn't. So with that, go ahead and roll your brawling stat against his. So he only got a 6.
I got a
And
12.
you got 14. Are you seriously wounded?
Oh no, never mind. Sorry.
So yeah, you should be fine. Now our other security operative, he was out in the street and he's gonna go ahead and run on back inside.
Probably running
As he gets
after.
to he's a man.
He's gonna probably go after the guy that tried to basically use him as body shield.
He might see what happens.
I'm just saying.
You never know.
Just saying that's what I would do if I was in his shoes, personally speaking. But I'm a vindictive person, so
But with the fire axe in hand, he goes ahead and lets that hang loose as he draws his heavy pistol. Although he notices his buddy is in danger, so he's going to go for shooting the lawman.
And misses!
And I don't think that's going to hit.
Yeah, that completely misses.
14, oh yeah, he missed by a long shot. The bullet doesn't even go in your direction. You hear a gunshot go off, and you're like, wait, where's the impact? Where'd it go?
Where did it go, actually? I imagine that he was like,
It's as if
oh
the bullet
crap! It draws it and accidentally fires it into the ground or into the ceiling.
The distance you'll hear.
Yeah, he's like, God damn it! I should have drawn with my dominant hand. What's wrong with me? As he starts, he drops the fire axe and switches to his right hand.
Bogey on 6!
But with that, Ava, you are up.
Alright. So, most windows with bars are a security feature to open them from the inside in case of fire. Did I install that on these windows or not?
Were you a cheapskate?
Here's the thing. Something like that is going to be out of pocket. Because rent pretty much covers repairs that are absolutely necessary for the building, any of the utilities, as well as your protection fees.
So would your character pay for something like that?
Are you are you so concerned with the safety of your lower floor tenants
Alright,
that you might not have?
Okay. That open in this room, would I think? Anything to pry it open, or do you think I'd be able to pry it open in the first place?
It would take some serious strength that you're pretty sure you'd need
I do not
cybernetics
have.
to do.
Alright,
So yeah, unfortunately, the only way out is the way you came in.
yeah. In that case... No, I heard Grant yelling. Pretty close to the door, but I don't know where exactly. I'll open up the door real quick. Just pop out real quick. This guard's almost dead. I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Alright.
To immediately close the door and back up into the room further. And I'm going to try and shield myself from Grant's eyes using the door as I open it, so that hopefully he doesn't see that it's me in that room.
Okay. He definitely will notice someone come out and shoot the gun.
I know he'll notice that. I just don't want him to see it's me, because I'm the specific target.
Okay.
Wait, wouldn't opening the door require an action? Or am I hallucinating?
No, opening the door doesn't, because it's not locked. I'd have to use an action to lock or unlock it.
Ah, gotcha.
Here's my personal ruling as far as doors. If you know the door is unlocked and you can get through it, it is a free action. You can just do it. If you don't know, then it's going to take you a second to go and see if it is locked or unlocked.
Alright.
And if it is locked, then it's definitely an
Gotcha.
action to unlock it. Alright, so let's look at some skills here real quick.
It really depends on which way the door opens, because I was imagining it would open this way and block his sight if it opens out into the hallway. But if it opens inwards,
Oh shit, you missed with your first shot.
Yeah, it
Does
opens
that cancel
inward.
out his
Okay, then I could try and stand further back into
I'm
the
gonna
room.
say give me. I think stealth. Give me an evasion roll. Let's try that.
Okay. Interesting. Fuck you, Grant. Because I know I'm the specific target. He may not prioritize me quite as much if he doesn't know it's me. Why is Roll20 fucking me so hard? Come on, load please.
Yeah, I've had that problem once or twice. One time I actually had to close down Roll20 entirely and reopen up my page. My internet servers.
Alright, so to the best of your ability, you can guess that you did not get seen.
Alright.
This guy, however, he is very injured,
He's on death's door.
and he is. No, I mean he is dying. He's dying in your arms, bleeding profusely, living off of adrenaline alone at this point. Armor means nothing to this man anymore. With that, Julian is up.
Yep.
Everyone give me perception rolls again.
Perceptions?
Yes, perceptions.
14 again.
Ooh. Alright. So, I would certainly say everyone hears a window being broken,
Ah, crap.
but only Aku and Ava hear a very distinct sound, like a zip line, like someone riding a.
Oh shit. Sniper's going on to the
Across
second
the zip
floor. This is the most convoluted way to kidnap someone or kill them.
You never know.
Like, this is the most convoluted plan I've ever seen out of any group.
Yeah, in-game chat only goes so far.
Hey, you never know. Maybe everyone's just trying to have some fun. With that, I'm gonna hide some of these floors. So that is the end of Julian's turn. Desmond,
Yes.
aka Kevin, what do you want to do?
These guards are still alive, right?
Both of these guys are still alive, and the
Just
traitor
came in.
still
He's
alive.
Cool. Can I need to check something real quick.
I know I damaged this guy. I think it was this guy's armor with one of my shots, but it was ineffective.
Well, I need to check if I can use my gun with one hand.
If it's a pistol, yes.
Oh yeah. Then it's a very heavy pistol, but it is a pistol.
You should be able to use that in one hand.
I personally wouldn't recommend using a pistol in one hand.
I got a 15.
As long as he's staying within 12 meters, you should be able to hit him. Yeah.
Where am I? Where am I?
You're about 10 meters away. You can hit him.
Yeah.
Should be able to hit. Alright, with a 15, that is a hit. His armor is going to take some of that blow. But yeah, he is he's bleeding pretty bad. He does not look good, as it seems like that last shot pierced a decent chunk of his armor.
So wait, did these guys only had 2 armor points?
It's not so much that the
Are there-
armor's like completely destroyed, it's that the armor's damaged enough that you're starting to pierce through it.
Ah, gotcha.
And then you do have your move action if you want to keep moving forward. All right. Then with that, Aku, you're up.
Do I know any other way to get into the basement?
We would probably have to go take the stairway or the elevator. Because I imagine going to the basement is not exactly standard.
I would say the only way you know of is through the basement. You think it's possible that Ava might know something else, but I don't know if you know where she is at this point.
Well, I saw the guy get shot through the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
You could assume that Ava's in there, but it could be also a straggler or even a stranger trying to defend their home.
I don't want anyone to assume I'm in there.
The best assumption you got is that it's one of our neighbors that lives in this apartment complex.
Yeah,
with the 3 people that I saw literally outside getting shot at and then running, make a pretty good assumption. Now,
Wait, you can only do one
are
shot.
there any other doors on the side entrance other than the one it came from?
not on this side of the building.
No,
You know there is a door on the back end of the building that sort of leads to like the dumpster area. But otherwise, that is the fire exit that you're standing in. And then the front door, of course.
Okay. So all those options are out. What lighting system do we have here?
Lighting? Probably there's like
single lamp or
no, you'd have the like the tube lighting. I don't know what the official name of them is.
Fluorescent.
Yeah, I was about to
Fluorescent.
say. I think
That's
fluorescent
Yeah.
is the word you're looking for.
It's old as fuck, and not all the light bulbs are in, and it gives a real like kind of depressing vibe. But the place is lit.
Also, some of the lights crackle and whatnot.
Well, too bad I'm breaking any of. I'm shooting down 2 of them in that facility.
Say
Specifically, if I can get above him as well.
Above Grant? Or
Basically,
above the other guys?
Well, what you'd actually want, what you'd want is to shoot the ones above us. We want Grant to stay illuminated and for us to be hidden.
Yes, but I also know the situation, and I want to go passing Grant.
So basically, like, try to shoot out the lights in this spot here, in front of the apartment there.
Yes, if specifically this spot and this spot, if there's lighting in those 2 spots.
All right, you whip out the Pez dispenser. 2 well-placed shots as the light bulbs right there in the hallway are now broken.
That's definitely gonna be a security deposit.
And I'm gonna hold my movement since the entire hallway is not exactly darkened.
Mm-hmm. Then Jackie, you're up.
Yep. I am going to approach with my body shield. Please move.
Right. Oh,
As I'm trying to get as close as
there we go.
humanly possible. Then I'm gonna take a few pot shots at Grant.
All right.
I believe I need to roll my heavy pistol, since that's my only weapon currently. Because I don't have
Yeah,
my.
you can only use a
Because I don't have my.
one-handed weapon right now.
I don't even have my assault rifle. I left that back in my apartment room. I didn't grab it. So,
Oh,
bam,
just
bam.
1 minute. I'm getting a phone call from work.
Hey,
I'll be right
quick note, Jackie. Thanks for the footage.
Oh!
I love it.
Oh, I am such a happy camper right now. I could die.
Mm.
Oh, you're about to get your dick sucked.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
Look at the last
Oh, no.
one.
oh
Nice
wow.
damage.
I rolled 3 sixes,
Oh, nice.
which means I can inflict a critical wound on him.
It
So,
also means my
Jackie,
father
quick thing.
favors you.
Hey, Jackie, quick thing. So, you just got recorded, shooting someone's limb off, probably,
Or
while
head.
holding someone hostage.
I'm gonna arrest him.
Corrupt cop? I think so. Post it with the caption: "Cop goes bad, kills random citizens."
Oh, this is going to be great footage.
Yeah, my character's gonna be dealing with that in the future.
Yes, yes, he is.
Yeah, Amber.
But still, not one.
Alrighty then.
Good
Brace activated.
news. I rolled 3 sixes on the second attack.
Alrighty then. Does your pistol have rip too?
It can fire 2 rounds. Yes.
Okay.
I'm down to 5 bullets left in the magazine before I have to reload.
Yes. So 17. Let's double check where. Do. Then 10 meters. First shot definitely hits. And second shot definitely hits. So with our first shot,
It
and we
probably
are
just
firing at Grant, right?
yeah, Grant.
Right.
It probably just bounces off of his armor.
Me see. That's an 11. Oh yeah. You basically, it literally bounces off his armor. Although that second one with 3 crits, I don't think there's a special rule for 3 of them, but with 2 of them, he does get critically injured. So
So what do I roll for the critically injured?
I get back to you on that. See, it should be. Do, do, do.
On the bright side, he takes 8 damage. On the downside, he only takes 8 damage.
Roll 2d6 for me.
2d6?
Yep.
9.
right, let's see what a 9 gets us. So, as you take your first shot, the bullet quite literally just bounces off his armor. But the second one, you get wise. You aim sort of below his armor at his leg.
Wait, I blow
Or
his leg
not
off?
at his leg. Not his leg. It is. What the fuck did it just say?
You said leg.
I said leg. I'm going back to read
Wait, did I
what
shoot
it
him?
said. All right, no, his arm. You hit his arm.
I was about to say, did I shoot
You
his
hit
dick
his
off?
arm. No, you don't shoot his dick off. You do get him in the arm, and the bullet does manage to get through the armor as you literally see his arm. You see him wince as his arm kind of goes a little limp, goes tense and limp for just a second as he kind of tries to adjust his arm there. But you can't really tell what you did other than the bullet pierced his arm for sure.
It's not like hanging off, but I definitely, that's definitely gonna need surgery, assuming I did shot off his arm.
Not really a surgery. I mean, his arm's not off by any means. There's definitely a bullet that went through there. His arm doesn't look great, but he's mostly unaffected. However, he's going to take revenge from that.
I mean, he'll have to back up because he's using an assault rifle unless he draws out a pistol.
Oh, what is this movie? Do. Oh yeah, he can back up for days.
Why do you think I approached him?
He most certainly will back up for days as he goes on back. And takes his assault rifle and bang, 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 right at you.
Still got a body shield, so
All right. With that, let me see. Your body shield had, what is his health? 2? Oh yeah. Your body shield is not only very dead, but now has enough holes in him that he is not an effective body shield anymore.
all right. I'm assuming I could drop him as a free action.
Yeah. Basically, when your turn comes around, you'll be letting go of him because he's now just a hole for bullets to pass through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Grant does not seem pleased at all. But that is the end of his turn. And Ripper, you actually come up right behind Grant, right here. Well, I can put it right there. As you come out the stairwell,
What? Sorry. Yeah.
so you just heard assault rifle fire. You see a dead guy across the Grant, who is, the solo of the building, has his bullet aimed over here, or has his gun aimed over here. He's clearly a little bit injured. You've got your assault rifle out, but assault rifle is not good at close range. Do still have your sledgehammer on your back, though, if you want to start assaulting right away. Or you can try
Yo,
to use
put
some
his
of your movement
brains on
and
the
get out of the way.
walls.
Wait, I'm attacking the person right next to me.
If you want to.
I mean, why wouldn't
Because
I?
you just came into the situation. You're not entirely sure what's going on.
True. I wouldn't know this is an enemy or not.
No.
You
I
would
just
know
see them
Grant.
shooting.
You would know Grant almost as a friend. He's a fellow solo and normally is protecting the building.
And he's shooting at who? Silver Pirate?
Me. Can I say
You
something
only
real quick?
know.
You goddamn traitor!
Totally not metagaming, but okay.
I mean, it's still in the
That
heat
was
of the.
that was a pretty meta one, my guy.
Eh. So.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna do it. First things first. Do you think there's anywhere on here where I could flip a coin?
You can
Could
roll
roll a
1d2.
d4 or
1d4.
You could also roll 1d2. I discovered that you could do
Where
that.
the fuck is the d2?
You type in /R space D
it
and
wouldn't
2.
be on the dice roller.
Like so.
So
Let's
what?
do odds and evens. Okay.
So / roll d2.
Yeah.
All one word or space?
There's a /R space 1d2. Slash
one.
R
Oh, so
1d2.
uh, so do I have to put
D4.
for roll? Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Well, sorry, Grant.
All right, so you can go ahead to
I'm gonna
if
pull out
you're
my sledgehammer and attack him right in the back of his skull.
right, now I will say this: there is actually I don't know if you're allowed to aim with melee weapons.
I'm assuming you could, but
Not sure if that's a rule or not.
we should probably make a rule for that. If there
Well,
isn't one.
there is a reason there are rule books. Uh, grappling, choking,
Just fall asleep.
martial arts, forms of special moves.
You laughing at it? So my ass fell asleep.
Um, so there isn't a specific ruling for aiming with a melee weapon. I'm just gonna go with the same ruling that is for ranged weapons. When you want to target a specific body part, you will take a -8 to the roll, but you can choose to aim for the head, the arms, or I believe the legs.
All right, then I'll aim for the base of his skull.
Okay, so you can go ahead and roll, or on your sledgehammer, you can hit the attack button, and that will roll it for you. So with the aiming, that 10 is a 2.
I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Well, with melee, he has the opportunity to evade it. So let's see if he's really bad at evading. He almost was.
Let's see, 13 minus 6. So
That is a 13 minus 6, though.
yeah, versus a 2.
Yeah. So unfortunately, Ripper, you go,
That's a
you whip
7.
your sledgehammer out, and Grant has seen this move before as he just immediately ducks down without even doing much more than turning his head as the sledgehammer whizzes by him.
Oh, Ripper, I'm so happy to see you right now.
I guess with that I'll end my turn.
All right. This operative is dead as a doornail. This one is still alive.
Yeah, just saw witness his friend just die. Or at least his co-worker.
double check these guys don't have. Yeah, they can only move 3. So
Oh wow, these guys have. Wait a minute, then he would have the dash to get back in here because he was at least 5 squares out.
well, no, because he had the chance to away from Desmond.
Ah,
So he's gonna come out and hmm, yep. He's got his pistol out and ready. Kind of question it for a minute, but he's gonna try to put a bullet into the lawman here.
where's what being shot at?
Your cop. And unfortunately, the bullet misses yet again. This guy's not a good shot.
I can cook food.
I've seen better crack shots down by the alleys. Just turn around and
Pause
leave.
perfect.
With that, Ava, you're up.
Because clearly you're in the wrong line of work, buddy. Go home and rethink about your life. For real. Does the guy say anything, or...
Hey, fuck you, man.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Eternity, you still with us?
Apologies. I'm a little distracted at the moment. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, because the guard right before me died. Let's see. Well, I don't like where Grant is. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a desk or anything over on this side of the room?
I think there's the front desk that we mentioned earlier that's bolted down.
5, 6. You know what? I'm gonna lock this door for now.
Okay, you go ahead and. Is that where you end your turn?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. And Julian is gonna do his stuff. Doodly doo. And Desmond, you're up again. Our nomad friend.
Kevin,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Mm,
There's the guy that's behind you, who's still alive, and Grant, who's still also alive.
14.
They can only move about 3 squares. And I think
Looks
your
like
move
a
is
great
like,
square.
what, 5?
Yeah. I'm trying to get within 3 meters of him. So it would be not 3, 6 meters.
So,
So right here. Which was
I'm
cool.
assuming you have a range weapon?
I'll fire my gun. Yes.
Right.
My Colt Winchester.
Yeah, pistols are usually better at close range.
Why do you think I moved closer to Grant with the body shield?
Yeah.
Alright, so that is definitely a hit. Not the highest
He's-
damage you could roll, but
I mean, the guy's probably looking pretty fucked up.
Can I take it on off with
no.
it?
You got to roll 2 6s with your damage to be able to do that.
So, yeah, I'm not certain what the ruling would be if you rolled 3 criticals. Not even.
But he most certainly is at a point he is just bleeding profusely. He's just you bastard! You got me in the gut.
Like I said,
Fuck.
like I suggested, you might want to go home and rethink your life.
Right.
Because
Well,
otherwise, you're going
with
to
that,
die here. Or be
Haku, you
arrested,
are up.
depending on if you're willing to surrender. Your choice, pal. Aku, the Lord of Media.
The Lord of Media.
I'm going to be editing out a lot of your talking. Okay. Is there still lights above the officer?
No, there is no lights on him.
Is there lights in front of him?
There are lights in front of him.
Okay, making sure I don't have any spotlight on me.
Yeah, you can only hit with something within about 6 yards. Or 6 meters.
You don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm just trying right now.
Alright.
I assume we're trying to shoot out the other lights.
Yes.
Fortunately, you're going to end up missing with that second shot. But the first shot will manage to bust out one of the lights. So this side of the hallway is now
Dark.
got dim light in it.
Perfect, as long as there's less light on the spot I want to be. As I go right behind the officer, my face lights up with a big smile on it as I push my hair back and I nudge the officer's shoulder back towards me and I say, I heard they may have planted a bomb. Have fun
Bomb?
with that. As I run on back.
Fuck this place, I'm out of here.
Bomb? What the hell?
And turn off my face.
And that's
As
all
I
you tell them is they
Shit.
may have planted a
run
bomb.
and back, I'm screaming, basement.
There's a.
Good plan. Good plan.
That's not a whole lot of information to go off on.
There's a how much more? There's a bomb in
Bomb
the
and
basement. What more do you
basement.
want? The bomb is yellow.
Fair enough.
All right. Then with that, Jackie, it is your turn. You now know there's possibly a bomb in the basement.
Alright. I'm assuming that there's a stairway to go down into the basement.
There is, but it is behind Grant.
Yeah, even if I did dash, I could only get up to here. So, I'm gonna start approaching lawman style. The question is, do I try to go for the arrest version, or do I just shoot at him?
Well, here's what I'm going to tell you right now. You all know Grant very rarely has to shoot people to keep them away. Usually just the local gangs knowing he lives in the building is enough to sort of deter them from coming in. So use that information with caution.
So he's a very deadly shot, is what you're saying?
Deadly shot, you don't know. You can assume he's pretty deadly by the fact the
Okay.
gangbangers don't even want to try him.
So, as much as my character would hate killing him, I really hate doing this because this is gonna look badly, and my character doesn't even know he's being filmed. So, as much as my character would absolutely hate this, he's going to shoot him.
Right.
Ah, damn it! One away from another crit.
Right, that first shot here.
I'm within 12 meters as a reference.
Yep, you're fine. First shot hits, deals a decent. Gets some decent chunks taken out of his armor. For that next one, bullet literally just bounces right off his armor.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's now past 9 armor points, so he's now at 8. For what's that's worth. I say, you have
Or he
one or
has
two
even better
options.
armor.
Surrender now, and I won't use any more lethal force.
As Grant stands there, Solo behind him, Lawman in front of him. What's option number 2?
I'll let your imagination feel that one.
Think I'll go with option 3. Fuck this. As he turns around and starts running up the stairway.
He's running?
Yep, he takes his dash and he is just going on up. I will say with that, Ripper. No, actually he's as you watch him turn and run, you see his hand sort of go up to maybe his ear or something as he goes, "Set the charges now," as he starts running up the stairs.
Does he drop any weapons or anything, or no?
Oh god, no. He doesn't drop it. He's running with his gun.
Shit, and I don't have my assault rifle or
Pussy.
anything. Speaking of which, I'm down to 3 bullets in my Mac.
So I can't chase after him. That
I mean,
sucks.
you could, but he just literally said, and I'm pretty certain I would have been able to hear it too.
Oh yeah, you specifically Ripper and Jackie here. But Ripper, you see the Solo literally just almost force you out of the way as he just starts booking it up the staircase. You can choose to follow him, but you definitely heard him say, "Set the charges." So that is your call if you want to try and follow him up the stairs.
I go back with fuck, what's your name, Silver?
Zero Jackie.
Okay, cool. You might want to change your name to that, like how I do with mine. But anyway.
Zero or... Oh, right.
Yeah. I'm gonna just wave over to Jackie, saying we gotta get out of here. We gotta get as
Yeah, no
far
shit,
out
I
of the
just heard
building as
him.
possible.
Yeah, I
So
heard
I'm
him as well.
guessing, which direction is it to down?
It's in the basement. We might be able to
Doesn't tell me
defuse
anything.
it.
Do I go right? Okay.
Same stairwell. There's just a staircase that goes down as well.
All right.
Go down there.
Come on,
as fa-
samurai. We have a world to save.
I'm
You have
not a
a building to
samurai. I'm a
save.
cop.
All right. Do you want to take the dash action to get down there as fast as possible, or?
Yeah.
All right, you start booking it down into the basement.
Look for anything that looks like a bomb. I'll meet you down there.
Anything that looks like a bomb.
Roll my eyes as I'm running.
If it looks bomb-like, do something to it.
We're like a bomb.
Fuse, blow it out.
Yeah, it's like if you hear ticking, just turn off the alarm clock. Like I'm gonna smack you. Like,
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
hey, my name's
All
Captain Obvious. Like,
right,
mean-
this security officer, he's standing there. He's looking at the situation. He's holding his bullet wound. He's like, "Fuck it, WorldSat's not worth this." As he starts trying to book it out of the building.
I didn't sign up for this.
World set?
Okay.
Yes, you do hear him say WorldSat.
Hey.
Going to have to look that up later.
Are one
Oh,
of my
I would
boys affiliated with WorldSat?
We can go over that later.
World Star.
All right.
But
Speaking
all
of my
of you,
turn.
well, I will mention this. All of you that do hear WorldSat are very familiar, as WorldSat is the little provider whenever you make a phone call. They're the local cell service and communications company.
Oh.
That's a phone company?
I come out of the room. The body was right here, right?
Yes, there
Yeah.
is a body right here.
What weapons did he have on?
He probably had a pistol on him, so there's that.
I'm asking. Don't answer for.
All right. If you go ahead, start. That is going to take your action to start searching him.
All right.
Using your action, you see some tore up as fuck armor, basically not usable, spare for a Kevlar helmet.
I'll grab that.
You will find a very heavy pistol
Okay.
and an assault rifle.
All right. I'm gonna grab everything. That's my action. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm starting to head towards.
Oh, and
Over
you
here.
will also find a radio communicator
Oh,
sort
okay.
of strapped to his vest.
Well, on my side, we could listen in to them.
Yeah. Yep. God, where the fuck is the? I forget where. Oh, there's the gear section. I was looking for it that whole time. Like, where the fuck? All right. And I'll end my turn. Did I hear anything about the bomb actually?
He was in the room, so
No, he did. Ava did not. She was locked up in her room, so she knows nothing about the bomb.
Yep.
yeah, my character's about to run downstairs to help out Ripper with the bomb.
All right. I will say this, Ava, radio communicator. You hear a familiar voice, a little less, salesman pitch come from the radio. It is definitely the same voice that placed the phone call earlier today. As he goes, "Yeah, mission's a bust. Let's get out of here."
All right.
Was the bishop trying to capture Ava?
But with that, Des. No. And you
Not
don't.
capture. If they were trying to capture me, they wouldn't have led with a gunshot.
Maybe.
Well, they were trying to take out the bodyguards. I'm pretty certain.
They shot me first, dumbass.
Oh wait, never mind. Assassination.
Round 1, I got shot through the chest.
Yeah.
Never
All right.
mind.
Was this the dude?
No, that's Ripper. That's our teammate.
Was he
Which,
dead?
well,
Oh wait, he was running. Where was?
Yeah, Greg is running
I was
upstairs,
here.
and
Yeah,
you
you got
heard the
one
mention of a
guy.
bomb.
yeah, that guy is
He only ran
12,
about.
3, 4. He is 16 meters away, as he's already like run outside the building.
I'm gonna run here and take another shot. I'm in 6 meters.
No, he's outside.
Plus
So he's 10
3
meters.
more
He's probably 10 meters or 9 meters at
squares,
most.
so he's 12 meters.
Wait, where the fuck was I was? I have
You're standing
my
right there with
character
Ava.
sheet in the way.
You can only move to there.
I was here. Okay.
Were you here?
What distance would I be from him?
There's 6, so you're 12 meters away.
Fuck it, good enough.
Well, shit.
Absolutely
that
good
20.
enough. That bullet will hit.
Yeah, he might not see his wife or kids.
As that guy definitely goes down, as he's now laying bleeding in the street, as you see him like reaching up, like trying to drag his blood-ridden corpse across the sidewalk. Or bullet-ridden corpse. But with that, Aku, you're up.
Oh, yeah, I had to restart my computer. So, is Line Lady out in the hallway?
Yes, she is out in the hallway where you can plainly see her.
Cool. I turn on my face again and I walk closer to her. Hi, hey, ma'am, as I crouch down. Oh no, she's probably picking the body at this point. There's a I think it's time for us to head out.
Well, I am currently shot through the chest, so not convenient. But yes, heading out of the building sounds good. Other than the gunman outside.
I found a passage this way as I kind of just start backing up.
Fair enough. I don't
Still
recognize.
unable for you to tell who I am.
Do I recognize his voice?
That is up to you, Aku. Do you have? I don't think you have anything to disguise your voice.
Nothing to disguise it that I know of, but I can try to act with that differently in voice tone.
Okay. Then
I
Human
need
perception.
to load it up.
it would be a performance roll. Go ahead and give a acting roll under the performance tab.
Oh, come on, computer. Loading.
So your acting has to beat a 20.
Maybe.
It's possible.
It's possible. Maybe.
I've had over 20 stat before. You don't know if I made my acting very good.
You're correct. I don't.
Can my computer load?
Computer says
Please.
no.
Computer has decided we are going to take as long as we need.
Please roll for my DM.
Okay, I can go ahead and roll for you.
Oh, do you get an extra dice if you roll a critical success?
Yep, that is how critical success works.
Huh. I meant in terms of like the damage roll.
With damage roll, no. When it's damage, you get the critical injury when you roll 2d6s.
Oh, then.
All right, performance and acting. Oh, only a 16.
Yeah, I think Ava would
So-
know that this is her tenant.
I'm still wearing the same outfit, but it's
Yeah.
in the dark, and you can't tell with my face. That's all you know.
You recognize the voice for sure. You would know it's one of your tenants.
The main issue is I'm very suspicious of anyone I don't know right now, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, we can certainly do with some time away from the building. Go ahead and lead the way.
I just lead into the alleyway that I did go into.
Okay. Then with that, Jackie, you're up.
Part of me wants to go back to my apartment to grab my stuff, but another part of me is like, I can't
I mean,
risk.
you can. It's just going to take a while because you're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah. But another part of me is like, I can't risk a bomb going off with civilians inside.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go run towards the basement.
And as long as you're taking the dash action, then by your next turn, you will make it to the basement.
Yeah. Because the last thing I want is that bomb to go off and innocent people in this building die. Sure, I may not be the...
All right, Grant is run. Ripper. Blood Archer, are you back with us? I will take that as a no. Right. Then we will come back to Ripper once he gets back.
Yep.
Not Ava yet. Our security operative is gonna do a handy dandy roll.
Oh wait, does he have to do a death saving roll?
Yes.
I don't know.
He is still alive. Bleeding out into the pavement, but he's still alive.
So wait, he needs to roll below his death saving throw?
Yes.
What if you meet it?
You die.
Okay. So 6 or lower. So I have a 60% chance of staying alive. That's good.
Alright, so Ava, are you going to go ahead and follow your weird looking friend? All right.
I'll follow.
So you guys go to the fire escape, and I
The
presume...
apartment building's important, but my life's more important.
True. All right. Then I will say that will be the end of combat.
Alright.
Everyone starts to clear out.
I haven't cleared out. Me and I'm assuming Ripper are going down to the basement.
Well, I'm saying combat-wise, everyone is basically cleared out. Went upstairs, is probably going to reach any escape plan they have before you guys head up there. And all that's left of the security force is a dude bleeding out onto the pavement. So, Ripper and does Jackie.
Yep.
You are down in the basement. Both of you. I'm not sure if Blood Archer is back yet. Nope. You can roll investigation to try and see. Actually, I'm not sure if investigation is a roll. Give me a minute. Let me make sure that's a thing you can actually do. Got perception. So So it looks like we do not have investigation, but we do still have perception. So you're gonna roll me a perception roll. Let's see if you can find that bomb.
All right. I'm going to use a singular luck point to increase it. So 19.
Increase that to a 19. You're looking around. You're not the most familiar with the basement, but as far as you can tell, nothing looks out of place or moved. Layer of dust over just about everything.
So it could have been bluff on the bombs, but I'll still check because last thing I need to do is overlook it.
Desmond. Oh, Crow, are you trying to say something?
No.
Okay. Kevin.
Gavin.
Perception?
Yes. You. No. You don't need roll perception. You have one of the security guards is currently bleeding out in the pavement in front of you. What would you like to do with him?
Melt his head with
I
acid.
think I.
You will one day do battle for the glory of the Centauran Empire.
It would be kind of interesting to
Hmm.
see our characters be like flung into the past.
I mean, Centaurans are alien clone race, but I'm just thinking, I don't know. Would have been a good
Right.
opportunity for one of us to be, a murder potato.
Can I pick him up, throw him on the ground, and be like, "Who the fuck sent your dumbass?"
You're asking a dying man who's sent them.
Yes.
You absolutely can, and in fact, there is an interrogation roll.
Hell yeah, that's in social.
That would be more up my alley.
I got a 12.
He is. I mean, it doesn't matter. This guy, he's just like, just don't hurt me. WorldSat. I work for WorldSat.
The dead don't
Why
die.
did they
The
send
dead
you?
don't lie.
Look, we just got sent to clear out the building. That's all I know. Clear out the building. That's all they got. They told me, man.
Hmm. Can I just like flip a
coin?
coin now? Like in game, if it lands on heads, I'll just shoot a head.
So you literally want to flip a coin?
Yes.
Wait,
All right.
you're gonna kill a man.
I don't need him alive anymore. And he
It's
could
your
become
call.
a problem later if I let him live.
Dude,
Or it could become an
there's
asset. You
literally
never know.
It's
prisons.
like I can't decide if I want to do the morally right thing or to save myself a hassle later.
If you want to leave it up to the coin flip, let's see that
I mean, you should at least tell him
D2
first.
roll as you fly the air.
You should at least
Why?
tell him. I don't know.
He's already leaving the moral decision to a coin flip. I don't think he's concerned with the dude's opinion on it.
If it's a 2, he'll live.
The 2, he
So
lives.
1, he dies.
All right, you just place a bullet straight between his eyes. He is dead.
The coin has decided.
And my character wouldn't know about that.
As you search body, you find a wallet. He has a wife and 3 kids.
I freaking knew it! Well, correction. Had a wife.
He had a wife and 3 kids. Which I will now assume responsibility for. I'm an asshole, but an asshole with principles.
Why would your character even remotely care?
Because I have rules.
There's no alignment system in this game. You want to be morally confusing? Go ahead.
It's like It's like he tried to kill me. I kill him, but I take care of family.
All right.
I'm
So
like the most confusing fucking mafia.
you found his wallet. Did you want to search his body for anything else?
Yes. Does he have weapons and
He has
shit?
some
Armor.
busted up Kevlar armor. The only thing that's survived is a Kevlar helmet. He has the very heavy pistol he was using. Or, hang on, let me double check that. I believe it is very heavy. Yep, a very heavy pistol. And you do know he left his fire axe basically right inside the building on the ground.
Cool. I need to put these in my thing.
I mean, you couldn't use the fire axe with one hand. You have to have two hands for that.
Yep. And I will say the wallet that has the picture of his wife and kids, you found $5 in it.
Nice.
So not only did you murder a guy in cold blood, you also took his money.
Yeah, it's
he
called a
gonna use it for?
mugging.
That's not a mugging, that's murder.
That's what
Still a
muggings are
mugging.
sometimes. All right. So going back to the basement, Blood Archer.
Yeah.
Roll perception. Because we're
Yep,
looking for the
you
bomb.
arrive down in the basement with Jackie looking for that bomb. Let's see a perception roll, see if you can find it.
Uh,
Now I will bring this up as this is a good time to mention it. You remember you have a luck stat?
question. Can I re-roll perception and try again?
Not yet.
Okay.
It is Ripper's turn.
Just
Did I add luck
So
points?
yes, you have luck points. At any point on a D10 roll, you can add those luck points to increase it by 1. So what is your luck stat currently?
7.
7. So you can increase your roll by 1, 2, 3, or if you want to throw it all at 1, you can increase it by 7 if you wanted. That is your call.
I used one and I didn't find anything, and I rolled the same, or at least similar.
Use all 7.
Yeah, just keep in
It says
mind.
18, right?
Yeah, you rolled a 18.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the luck points stay gone for a while.
They will
Till
stay gone
next
until the
session.
next session.
All right, points then.
2 luck points. All right, roll of 20. Jackie has given a good look around. He can't find anything just yet. You get down on your knees. You kind of get a lower perspective of everything. Look up, down, even get some of the dust off of the ground. Kind of squish it between your fingers. You can tell, more than likely, no one's even been down here, at least for a little while. Let alone, placed charges down here.
So that whole
Bastards, they're crying wolf.
so there is potentially no charges down here whatsoever.
As far as you can tell, you cannot find charges, and it doesn't look like there's any evidence that someone was down here at all.
I'll double check just to make sure.
You can roll perception once more.
And I'm using the rest of my. Well, it's not as high as the other one, so I think I'll save my luck points.
Right? You find nothing new. With that, we go to the alleyway. Aku and Ava,
Gesundheit.
you're out in the alley, and as you look out to the street, you see the zip line that connects the building across the street to your second floor. Already going across it on little, mechanized wheels, you see a unknown solo, as well as Grant ziplining over to the other building.
All recorded.
How far away are they?
From where you are, at least 15, maybe 20 meters, as they're moving pretty quick on that line.
Nope, I'd rather them not notice me.
I do hope
He's
I
doing
said the
fine.
right place. I just remember hearing him say fuses.
You wouldn't happen to have any bandages on you, would you?
No. I don't normally get into fights like this. As my face gives a little tear on it for you. Lights up.
Well, yes. That was an unfortunate one.
Wait until you see me with an arm barely hanging off by bits of skin.
Oh, wait a minute.
I've never quite been attacked like that. I don't
If
know
they're
what
in the
they were
alleyway,
doing
why didn't
here.
they witness Firefox? Sorry, not Firefox. Foxfire's character.
If you're referring to the guys going across the zip line, yes, he just
No,
referred to
not
it a
that
bit ago.
part.
They
Kevin.
wouldn't.
Kevin killing the guy. What?
They would hear a bullet, but they wouldn't see it. Kevin
Okay.
killed someone out in front of the building. They're on the side of it.
Gotcha.
I shot him dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to Ripper as I'm looking. I don't see it anywhere. Have you found anything?
Seemed like it. Something tells me that this whole ruse was bullshit as a distraction so that these people could probably do something else. Probably theft.
Probably an escape plan if I had that my guess, but that's a
But
guess.
maybe the guys weren't aware, because when the guy was running away from us, he seemed pretty convinced that he had charges that went kaboom.
I guess so. Maybe I don't know.
Somebody's lying to somebody, and I guess we'll
Well,
find
we'll
out.
get down to
Even
this.
this shit happened.
Well, as much as I hate to say it, but I think we're gonna have to figure out this mystery together.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Well, you're now an enemy of. What was the company's name again?
AT&T.
Westtech.
WorldSat.
WorldSat. Thank you. Well, we basically just shot at WorldSat, so that could.
I didn't use a single bullet. I
You used the sledgehammer.
tried to take out what used to be. Unfortunately, I used to work on him. I used to work with him, so he saw it coming.
Eh.
If I see him again, though, I get a nice tasty chunk out of the bottom of his brain.
Yeah. Well, shit. I'm gonna have to talk to my superiors about this, and I'm probably gonna have to turn in my badge. Hopefully that won't happen, but I'm already on thin ice.
What did you do? Sleep with the commissioner's daughter?
Uh, well, I got convicted of a crime I did not commit. Is the short
Oh, you're
version.
framed. Great.
Yeah, short version. I was framed.
Yeah, Jackie, I would say, yeah, the lawman life, people try to kill you all the time. It's not uncommon for a lawman to have to protect themselves.
Yeah.
So long as, as long as the department doesn't have reason to believe you would maliciously try to murder someone, there might be a small investigation, but knowing the higher tier crimes they usually have to take care of,
my character
most likely get swept under the rug.
Yeah, my character would talk
Body
to
cameras in this year.
Yeah,
to
I
actually
don't have
record what the officer's doing.
I don't have that. My suit's back. My actual suit is back in my apartment, which is on the third floor.
Yeah, body cameras aren't a thing.
Why?
Hashtag defund the police. I don't know.
I guess so. No. Hashtag unfund the lawman.
Oh, I realize
Hashtag
lawmans are
down
pretty
the
much just judges, aren't they?
majority.
From Judge
In
Dredd.
in a way, but it ends up becoming under personal interpretation. Lawmen are kind of held in a higher regard in terms of the law. They don't
Right.
have the right to execute
Law.
people, but no one's really gonna stop them unless they're right there.
Take
Th-
this,
th-
pocket sand.
that there's an entire chunk of the city dedicated to lawlessness. So, the police department has a lot of problems. They don't have time to deal with internal issues.
Yeah. And my character tries to stay on the straight and narrow.
There's good cops, there's
Yeah,
bad cops.
isn't that cute?
He's probably one of the few good cops in the city.
All right, are you guys gonna head upstairs and give the all clear sign, or?
Yeah.
I'll do
Pizza,
like
pizza.
a brief check one more time, then I'll head up.
Yo, does anybody have a fucking doctor?
Yeah, but
Is there a
the
doctor in the
player's not
building?
here. What?
Well, no.
Will he be an NPC for now?
DM.
There is the med tech that none of you know.
GM, may I roll one last perception before I go back up, just as like a last glance, just to make sure?
If you would like.
I probably don't still see anything as I start heading up.
Yeah, you find nothing new. As for you, Desmond, you would know there is the Ripper Doc that lives in the building. He is on the second floor.
Where did you even get that pizza?
I was in my apartment before this shit happened.
So, a thing to mention, fun fact. The food is kind of hard to get. A lot of things like plants and animals are mostly extinct outside of genetic cloning and whatnot. So most likely,
this is a genetically synthesized piece of pizza. It's not real.
I mean, less likely a piece of pizza, more likely like a food bar that's flavored like pizza.
That works.
Yeah. A real anything even close to what a pizza looks like is going to cost a premium.
So upper class, got it.
So, well, we're in the alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
Could I pull up the recording of what I heard him say?
Absolutely.
From when he said fuse.
Are you a TV news reporter?
Kind of.
I'm not saying what I am to any of you. I don't trust any of you yet.
That's fair.
I mean, you can say out of character, it's just our characters want to know that information.
Cool. I'm going up to the Ripper Doc.
I think the Ripper Doc is asleep still currently.
Anyway,
I'm going
to answer Aku. The first thing you heard was basically a whisper of him. What did he say? Basically saying, the detonators are ready. And then when he ran up the stairs, you didn't get a chance to record or hear that part. So he said something about, the detonators are ready.
And the charges are ready to go. But
well, the actually setting off the charges part only our lawmen and our solo knows. So, was there something in particular you wanted to like play back in the recording, or? Mr. Aku?
No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't come up with the area out of nowhere, but I did, so that's my fault.
Oh, no. That, damn it. I need to write things down more often. Yeah, that's what he said. He said the charges are in the basement. Or the detonators in the basement. Either
Oh, the detonators are in the basement?
way. He said there was a bomb in the basement. That's
Oh, you know.
I'm so confused.
He said there are bombs in the basement. That's what he said.
And we checked for bombs, and we expected that place top and bottom, didn't we?
As far as you could find, there was no trace of a bomb, and there wasn't even a trace of anyone having been in the basement. So,
Other than us.
right.
Maybe it's in a different building's basement.
Maybe?
But I
Maybe.
show the recording. I show the recording to the landlady.
If you have her phone number, you could easily send the recording via the agents.
Hold on. Don't we still don't have any signal?
That is correct. You wouldn't be able to send it to her, but you can pull out your agent and show the recording on your screen.
I can only pull up my agent. I've had my agent out the entire time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I started recording when he got his arm shot off.
I thought.
Otherwise, I'd be recording
oh, yeah.
24/7.
For some reason, I thought you had cyber optics. I don't know.
I wish I do. I did. Words.
Hey,
But yes, I
we're
show it to
given
the
it.
landlady.
Right.
You're getting shot at with a bow from another direction. That's who killed me, not the guys inside.
Get that motherfucker's name on a list.
But in the middle of that, I do see the officer holding the human shield. I love when the officers holds people hostage. And that's me.
So, Desmond.
Yeah.
You head upstairs and you knock on Dr. Carver's door, and you get no response.
Is anybody near me?
No one is on the second floor with you.
Nope.
Everyone is either outside or climbing up from the basement.
Mm-hmm.
Kick the door in. If I can't do that, I'm just gonna fucking shoot that door handle off.
You can go ahead and do.
Hold on. You are now breaking an innery.
I am missing an arm.
That doesn't
I
give
am
you the right to
bleeding
break
out
an
on the
innery.
floor. I'm trying to not die. And the medic ain't where he's supposed to be.
The medic isn't here.
Excuse me for not being a bit logical when I'm bleeding out. Missing an arm.
Under your body stat, go ahead and roll athletics to see if,
That's a 19.
as you go and kick the door, you kind of feel like that was really easy That should have been harder. Maybe the door was unlocked.
You did
As you
it.
kick open,
Why wouldn't
kick-
it be? Why would it be unlocked?
You should have deleted the check.
Assuming it was locked seems
Oh my god.
logical
the door.
in any sense of the form.
As you kick open the door, there are two things that you see. Number one, at the opposite end of the room, sprawled, basically just flopped over sort of makeshift medical table, is Dr. Carver with a bullet wound in his chest.
Oh.
And as the door swings open, you hear click as something falls just by your head,
The
and
bomb.
it's a grenade.
The bomb was
Oh
on the
shit!
second
Kick
floor.
it out the window.
You can try to roll evasion to avoid it, or if you want to try and grab and throw it, you can try athletics again. That is your choice.
Shit. I'm gonna put 3 luck into that.
Go with 3 luck.
Yeah. I'll make that 17.
All right. You grab the grenade.
Does he throw it?
And throw it out the window.
I am double checking. 10. You take the grenade. You throw it to the other side of the room. It does not go out the window. It lands in the corner. It most certainly blows up all over the body of Dr. Carver. However, you do also still get hit by it just a little bit.
How much?
I am double checking here. As you take 6
Does my
damage,
body armor
leftover
protect
shrapnel
me?
flies. What is your...
Well, I believe it's 9 now.
Or wait, what did I roll?
You rolled 6.
Oh, nope. I rolled a few dice. 16, there it is.
Wait, it's 66 for a grenade?
Yep.
Oh shit.
So 16
Right.
damage. Reduce that
There's
by
9.
the stop.
I have 7 left. I am
Yep.
very hurt.
And the only doctor that you're currently aware of is dead in his own apartment.
Well, good thing it wasn't on my roll. Whew.
Cool. I'm gonna fucking run downstairs like, yo, someone killed the fucking medic. And
as
planted
you
a
Hold on.
bomb
Me?
in his room.
certainly Ripper and Jackie are the ones who hear this in the stairwell.
I start running
Everyone
up
was
the
like, dude,
stairs.
someone fucking planted a bomb in the doctor's room and killed him.
If I had to have my guess, it was probably Clint. We were just talking about him actually earlier, the doctor.
Does anybody know where another medic is? I am still bleeding arm.
I hate to tell you this, but the only medic you're going to find is probably someone that's set up either in a back alley, or is there like a hospital that's open like 24/7 or no?
most hospitals are open 24/7. The
Oh,
problem
so
is
it's like noon.
No, it's at night. This is at night.
The fight was
Mm,
at
it was
yeah.
just before sunset,
It's
so it's
evening. It's like 5 p.m. Somewhere between 5 and 8.
Anyways, well, there's also the hospital.
Cool. Does somebody need a ride?
I can drive you, but I don't have a car.
I have a car.
Well, great.
you.
I'm going to need to grab my gear in case we run into any more trouble. And
Well,
I'll probably gonna have to talk to my superiors about the events
well,
that
please
happened.
hurry up. I'm about to die.
All right, stand still. I'm not exactly a surgeon, but I can at least slow down the bleeding. Can I roll first aid to stop his bleeding?
Let me check here. Stabilizing the poor bastard. And reading. Somewhere on here it says wound. No, it does not.
It does not. Well, I'm not a surgeon, so
Right.
but I can
To
at least
stabilize him,
um
basically, make in the process of dying, you can do a medical check or first aid.
I'll do first aid. Hot damn.
All right, he is currently stabilized.
All right, that should at least hold you until we get you to a hospital. As I patch up as best I can. Not even really wasn't the best of my handiwork.
All right.
How many fingers am I holding up? Does he? Kevin. Kevin.
Yes.
How many fingers am I holding up? Uh, should I tell him?
3.
Yep, I'm holding 3 fingers.
Turns out he's actually holding up 5. He's all 5.
Nope, I was actually holding up 3 fingers in real life. You actually guessed it right.
Oh, shit, really?
Yes.
All right. So, you two hop in the car and start
Well,
heading to
I
the
grab
hospital.
my gear before I, guys, if we get jumped again, I want to at least be able to properly help out my team.
At least I have bulletproof
Yep.
windows.
As for our two boys, or our boy and a girl in the alley, what do you guys want to do?
We
We
can't.
want
Nothing's
to
exploded
we
yet.
want to catch a ride.
I'm assuming.
You're certain about this bomb thing? It's been a little while.
Yeah, they would have probably activated it by now, wouldn't they?
I mean, neither of the people who found out there isn't a bomb told them.
Well, we can't. We can't call them. There's no signal, and they're outside. We're all the way over by the second floor.
Okay,
Let's grab.
so
Oh, by the
yeah,
way, there's no bomb. we we checked that sucker clean, but I'll probably still get a bomb squad just to be on the safe side.
Are you telling
Who are you
Desmond you're
talking to?
bleeding out in the car?
No, I'm just talking to myself.
Okay.
The one day they decided to go try to kill everyone. Why would
Alright,
they?
so here's the deal. Where did you hear there was a bomb?
My face goes from happy face to sad face as I'm in front of you again, replaying it.
Fair enough. Maybe not a reliable source. I mean, you'd think it would have gone off by now. But better
Exactly.
safe
They
than
said it was a
sorry.
detonator, man. Their choice when they want to blow it.
Actually, real fast. Um, I'm going to look around the corner into the street. Do I see anything in the front of the building anymore?
In the front of the building, there is a dead security officer,
Hmm.
and you watch the Nomad truck come out from its hiding place out in the alley
Uh,
and start to drive away.
do I see them?
All right. No, I'm
I
specifically trying to hide.
Yeah, you're focused on getting Desmond to the hospital. So
Yeah, I'm wearing my police uniform and got my assault rifle. Though it's
Turn off that camera first.
I just turn it to myself.
All right, my image is very important in my business. I go loot the body.
I turn it right when she turns away.
all right, so two things. One, Ava, as you go to loot the body, you find it has already been looted.
Hmm.
Shame. And Aku, as you look at your agent and start typing buttons, you notice, aha, your cell service has come back online.
oh, did my cell service come back online?
If you decided to check your phone while you're driving, you might be able to know.
I'll
All right,
check it real
now
quickly.
the bombs are going to go off.
Boom. No.
I will call the landlord as soon as I have signal. Ring ring, ring ring.
As
Yes,
Uh,
I'm
we have a.
having a bit of yes, you.
I've
Yes, thank you for your help.
we checked the basement. There are no explosives.
You're positive about that one.
I've checked that sucker 3 times. No bombs. I'll still send a bomb squad just to be on the safe side.
Will they come out here? This is not exactly under police jurisdiction.
Uh,
if you actually wanted a bomb squad to come check the place out, you'd have to call in a favor with the department.
I would have to call in a favor, but it's either me calling in a favor or
Oh, certainly. No, any bit of help is much appreciated by me. Um,
I know one guy
you're
that's
all
going.
right as well, correct? You and the nomad.
The nomad's arm got shot up. I'm taking him to the hospital now.
Oh,
In fact, you should have
I
just
do.
saw us. In fact, I think I just took his truck. Actually.
I do very much thank you for your help. Yes, make sure he's all right. I got a little bit hurt, but the doctor should be able to fix me up in a moment. Um,
The doc's dead.
ah,
Shot in the
define.
shot in the forehead, and someone booby trapped his apartment. According to our
Okay,
uh
I'm going to
nomad
go
here.
check that one out. You take our friend to the hospital. Make sure he survives this. I don't want that
Yeah,
in my building.
I won't be too long because I'm not gonna stay out here all night.
Fair enough. Uh, well, good luck with that. And I'll hang up.
All right. As soon as I hear the hang up, I'll hang up on my end and I'll call my department.
Right. So you're gonna try to call in a favor to have the bomb squad come check things out.
Yeah, just to be on the safe side.
Right. You make the call, and you now owe a favor to the bomb squad.
Yeah, and my
All right.
character is gonna be like, "Look, Mac, I know we've not always been on the best of terms, but I need a favor.
Right.
I'll pay you back if I can." As I tell him about the situation and, of course, location, because I want to make sure that that sucker has no bomb.
Right. He does tell you. He does tell you he can't do it while he's still on his shift. He'll have to come through probably in a couple hours. So
All right. Well, try to get here as quickly as you can. All right.
All right. I'm going to go walk over to Mr. Cameraman. You can show
Turn
whatever parts
around
of
and
this.
I would already be gone.
Hmm. I'll leave him alone. I'm going to go up to the doctor's room and see what transpired there, as well as look for anything valuable before the cops come.
Oh,
oh no,
I would also I would also report the dead body too.
Oh, the dead bodies.
I mean, here's the thing:
The one
reporting
that
dead
I was
bodies
aware
isn't
of.
really in this day and age. A human body is worth more dead than alive most of the time. So calling in corpses, usually the only time it ever matters is maybe for the sake of the family. But probably by morning, those bodies, they're out on the road, they're gone.
Did he have anyone that he left his stuff to?
Who, Dr. Carver?
Yeah, was he related to anyone?
Not that you know of.
All right. Can we
In his,
say how legal would it be to have in the tenant agreement be that if you have no one to pass your stuff on to and you die, well, living there, I get that.
well,
Usually, out of game, that's fairly illegal. I think I could be wrong.
There's
We
no
should go
law.
straight to the state. Or country or whatever.
I would make the argument that you might not want to put anything in the tenant agreement that's going to make people not want to live here because you're already kind of scraping by as it is.
Mhm.
Well,
I don't think you would have that in the tenant agreement otherwise.
I don't have to tell anyone. I can say it was away. I'm gonna go look through his room.
All right. For the most part, there is nothing of note outside of like maybe some personal medical records of a couple people he's worked on. There appears to be a mostly functional cryolab in his room, although you don't know how to operate or maintain it.
Hmm.
There is his surgery equipment, and then on his person isn't his clothes and whatever cybernetics he installed.
All right. Um,
Oh,
in
and
that
also shrapnel.
yes, in that medical information, is there any that would be of interest to me or people around here? Like anyone important?
I mean, he's kind of a
Low grade
he's
doc, I
the
know. I don't mean like important to the local community, like a gang leader or anything like that.
More than likely, no. He's kind of because he spent most of his time volunteering for trauma team. He spent his time as a Ripper Doc to help pay the bills. Um, there'd probably be a record for Grant. He probably did a few maintenance stuff on him, health checks. Maybe anyone else in the building who has cybernetics, they might have went to him for checkups or new installs or anything.
I probably went up to him for like a checkup or two, so there's probably like your medical file on
What
me.
does it list? What cybernetics grant?
It absolutely does. I actually have to. Where in the motherfuck is it? There it is. Rulebook. Aye. Nope, this is not the book I wanted. Oh, wait, yes it is. Oh. Oh, Torch. There he is. He has installed in him three different cybernetics. He has rippers installed in his arms. He has cyber legs, specifically jump boosters, so he can jump higher and farther. And he has cyber optics for both helping him target and see in low light.
Oh, so he could totally see a
No,
coup.
so blowing out the lights did not help.
not against Grant, at least.
Interesting.
No, it did exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, but Grant saw you and probably would have recognized you.
Grant, debatable. That's specifically why I have the lights on my face.
And do I have a contact that would know more about this cryolab and surgical equipment that I could either sell it to or have come take a look at it?
Most likely would. I'm gonna look over your thing here real quick. Market.
How long does it take me to take Kevin's character to the hospital and come back?
So getting to the hospital is basically you have to go maybe an hour or away from where your apartment is, and you know you can choose to just drop him off and leave him there, or hang out until he's ready to go. Hospital visits, for the most part, with the way medical science is these days, most visits don't last more than 4 hours, depending on the severity of things.
All right. I'm probably going to go back to the scene and check to make sure all the other people are alive and whatnot. So I'm gonna borrow your vehicle of transportation, but I will return it to you once I am done.
To answer our fixer, you most likely know a friend of a friend of a fixer who can probably get rid of this. You might be able to get in contact with someone who could make good use of this. I mean, there's basically a fully functional cryo lab in your building, so that actually could be a prime apartment to sell off to someone that knows what they're doing.
Sounds good. I'm gonna note that for now, and then I'm going to start going by different rooms, seeing if other people are okay. And the room I'm going to visit is going to be Aku's room, and I'm going to unlock it and wait in it for him.
Well, that is kind of up to Aku. You said you disappeared when he came? Did you disappear to your apartment, or?
I disappeared to my apartment, grabbed my hood, and grabbed all of my files, and I left the screen on and simply uh, the image of her hovering over a dead body with "I have more where this came from," and I left.
Right. So that is, you come into a almost pitch black room with nothing but a computer monitor with that picture of you, Ava.
I'm going to use his computer to email him.
All right.
I'm.
I assume there's a password lock.
I mean, he left it open and on.
I left it on a screen.
Yeah, that
Fair
could
enough.
just be a
Do I have
screensaver.
his? Do I have his contact information?
Oh, you have his contact info.
You have
All
one
right.
of them.
I'll message him.
Yeah, whatever
I'm
tenant info you have recorded.
I'm perfectly fine with blackmail, and I can. Here's the deal. I'll help you out if you help me out. I want that video to present a certain story. And if you're willing to do that for me, I'm willing to do things for you. We don't need to be enemies.
And you get a link to a website, whatever the YouTube is of this universe, and that's all you get from me.
All right.
There isn't really like a YouTube exactly, but it doesn't take much effort to basically set up your own website on it.
That's completely fine.
Fair enough. I'll check out what's ever on there, but if there's nothing at the moment.
Then,
It's future content, I'll say.
Okay.
so I think last thing for the evening, Desmond, you still with us?
Yes.
All right. So you get to the hospital. The doctors, they get you set up. They're looking you over. The first thing they ask you, how far do you want us to go with this?
Oh, by the way, you did hear my character saying that he's
Explain.
going to borrow your car. He will give it back. He's just going to make sure that the other tenants are going to be okay.
Okay.
So,
So the
hour drive
doctors, they bring
back
you back,
there,
and they're
checking
getting
every
you.
apartment, which will probably take about a couple hours. Then come on back.
Go. So they're getting you hooked up in a medical bed. They're getting ready, as the doctor looks you over. He goes, "It's not going to the hospital."
I think you're going to have to use
He
your
goes,
inheritance.
look, stabilizing you, getting you where you can go home. Pretty easy. Cost you 100 eddies. You might even have that on your pocket, or we can set you up with a payment plan. The thing I'm worried about is your arm there. That's going to cost you a premium. You willing to pay that, or you want us to just stitch you up, send you home?
Just stabilized for now.
Right? They get you hooked up with some drugs and some sutures and everything. Get you where your arm, your nub of an arm
I mean, they would have seen my
is sealed up, bleeding profusely everywhere.
they would have seen my handiwork on making sure that he didn't
I
bleed
would
out
like to
further.
have money before for the Cyberon before I get
I mean, you
Cyberon.
could probably get to do a payment plan. I'm pretty certain
Oh
something
yeah,
like
Yeah.
that would exist.
They offer payment plans, but the level of surgery he needs, bare minimum, is 1,000 eddies.
Whew.
That's not including the cost of a replacement.
Wasn't it 500?
For just treating you, like getting you stable, is 100, and they can set you up with a payment plan if you don't have the 100 eddies on you right now.
Well, I had
But if you,
like for the arm, wasn't it 100?
If you, yeah, it's 100. No, it's 100 to stitch you up right now.
Alright.
double check our cyberware here.
I thought it was 500.
If you work with me, I can
Wow.
do it.
To get a cyber arm, buying the arm is 500 eddies, but the surgery to get it put on in a hospital is 1,000.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I'll just go for the stabilized. I can pay for that.
All right.
I mean, they would, like I said,
Like I said, if you
they would have seen my handiwork on making sure that it didn't bleed out all over the place.
oh yeah, he's not bleeding profusely. You got like things tied off, you know. But they guess they gotta actually sew them back together. So stabilized basically just means you're not suffering from any of the penalties, but you still have lost your HP. You owe the hospital $100. If you don't have the $100 on you, they can set you up with payment plan.
I'm pretty sure I have the 100 on me. That'd be like all of my money.
Well, that is up to you if you want to spend all of your money.
I mean, yeah. I'd rather be broke than bleeding out.
I don't know. They've already fixed you up. You're good now. They're not gonna unhook you up.
I mean, they could, but
Like if you need to pay it over to, then they can do that.
Well, I'd
Yeah, what
rather
he's
not be
saying
in
is you could
debt.
either pay now or be in debt to the hospital, and they will probably charge you interest if you do a plan.
Yeah. I'd just get it all over and done with.
Right. Then as long as you got the 100 eddies, go ahead, take that off your sheet, and you hand that off to the clinic nurse that's at the front desk, and you're debt free and ready to go home. Only after just a couple hours.
Wait, didn't that one dude have 10? Didn't I take 10 from that one dude?
You took $5 off the dude.
I took okay, I have 5.
Yep.
I have 5 eddies.
Yep.
I have 30.
Cool.
I think Ava here has 100. I could be mistaken.
Pretty sure she had 10.
Either way.
Oh, speaking of which, I don't think we ever set Rue. I don't think we ever set up your brother with the edits. And he's not here, so.
Yeah, he called it for stuff we can worry about for next session. But I believe that is as good a place as any.
Woo! Second episode,
So-
and we survived.
Yep. Surprisingly, I was expecting the trap in Dr. Carver's room to take you guys out a little bit. I was worried about that one, but hey,
Only one person got exposed to the explosive.
yeah, but
My
it's the
poor
same person
building.
that lost an arm.
And it was going to take out the person that was the most critically injured.
I mean, it's just a grenade. It's just the one apartment is kind of fucked up, and the front door's bashed down.
My poor apartment.
Yeah, we're going to need to
Super
find a new
commando.
solo to not only protect the building.
I think I'm gonna make a deal with Ripperly
You do
on
also
a discount for rent in exchange for protecting the building.
probably not a bad deal.
a bad deal.
You do also have the fixer that you work with in the local area that hired
Yep.
Grant to
I'm
work in
aware.
your building. So
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm going to
Which I
either,
have
if
some
he's
footage with.
working with the enemies, I'm going to have to deal with him somehow. And if he's not, I'm going to expect some compensation.
so there you go, guys. Congratulations.
Yay! We survived somehow.
Yeah.
Nobody died.
Surprisingly.
And I got more
Crow,
good footage. Thank you.
we will be working together in the future.
How the hell did we survive that?
Because I
Because
didn't
there were two.
intervene.
Because there were two very incompetent security officers that that basically killed themselves during that entire mission.
I did offer one of them a chance to walk away.
And the weren't there 100% of the time. Hey,
You
one
know,
of them tried.
let's be honest, start of the session, things were not looking up.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
first session, you got shot. Everyone was
almost,
getting shot.
almost
Desmond lost an arm.
everyone
It was
was
literally
getting
only
shot
3
at.
of you guys getting
One of
shot.
us
The
actually
only
lost a bloody arm. This session
Okay,
didn't
no,
start.
no, no. Put it, guys. Don't worry about it. Only 3 of our 6 people were getting shot at. Okay.
Yeah.
How do we heal?
Um,
Do we sleep?
I think we
So
need.
it
No?
will matter for the next session. So for now, none of you change your sheets at all. None of your healing is gained. In Cyberpunk Red, outside of very expensive drugs, the only way to recover HP is every day you will passively generate HP equal to your body stat.
Huh.
I like that.
Body. Which one's the body stat? Dex?
So
One that says body.
it's the one that says body.
So I regenerate about 7 hit
Oh,
points
body.
per day.
Next session, we will concern ourselves with healing.
I do 5.
I do 7.
Yep.
Huh. I got a pretty decent recovery.
Now, I do have to
Yeah.
double check the rules. I know there are some
I
ways to make it
recovered
faster.
3 HP.
Specifically, that cryo lab, if any of you knew how to use it, if you could sleep in those cryo tubes, that would speed up your recovery a lot.
Cool. Do I know where one is?
Guess who's
You-
renting out cryotubes in the near future?
You'll have to find someone that knows how to work them. So
I don't think any one of us here would know enough to
I can
mess with a
figure it
cryo
no,
lab.
you can't just figure it out.
I can try.
I don't
That's how
think
you
that
break shit.
that's
I
the
can
quickest way
press a
to
few
destroy shit.
buttons.
It's not the nitro on your truck, Kevin. It's a fucking sophisticated piece of medical technology.
That
You know
no
what's
one
also
here.
a sophisticated piece of technology? A truck. And I know my way under a hood.
There's a big difference between a car engine and a cryotech.
uh, but hey, I'm glad everyone is having fun. And next session, we'll kind of see what you guys want to do from there.
Well, one, we're probably going to going to try to eventually go after the guys that did this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everyone's body is still pretty much intact, other than the bullet through his head. How much could I
Oh,
sell that?
speaking of which, how do we recover armor?
You take I took his shit off the one
Oh,
deck.
the
Dr.
two
Hartman has a
guards.
bullet in his chest.
Okay.
I will have to double check things for
The two
cybernetics
guards'
and whatnot.
bodies are entirely fucked. I'm
As
not
well
even
as their
gonna
armor.
bother with them.
Anyways, I'm gonna head on off.
Yep. You boys have a good night. I will be making some notes and preparing stuff for next week.
All right, night. Alrighty, and with that, our episode 2 of the apartments have came to a close. Our team has got lucky with their first outing. Will our luck hold out, or will we beat our terrible end? Find out in the next one. Until then, I'll see y'all mates in the next one.